All right, all right. Speaking of Spurs future, I've been talking about this guy a little bit, and I want to show you a little something, okay? I want to show you a little something. This guy right here. Hold on, actually, hold on. I'll start with this. You might not know who this is. This guy right here. I don't know much about him either, but I heard he's a pretty good player in the NBA, right? Apparently he's like, I don't know, like 6'8" or something, 7-foot guy. I don't know. I don't know much about him. But I know that he is pretty good. That's what people tell me. But there's another player that I've actually been looking into that I really like, and I'm hoping that the Spurs can manage to get him. And I'll go into a little more detail on what I'll be willing to do to get him. But that second player is back here. Okay. So while this guy is probably okay, I mean, I hear he's all right or whatever, this guy is the GOAT. So that's Maxime Reo. He's a French player out of Stanford. He is a big man. I think he's 7'1". I think someone told me he's 7'1" without shoes. Doesn't really matter, but he's listed as 7'1". Very skilled player. Oh, this is that guy again. Very skilled player. And I like everything about him, I'll be honest with you. While I think that he needs to build a little bit of strength, he is really good when it comes to shots around the basket. He has great shooting touch. He plays with a lot of heart on both ends of the court. Really good defender. Not the best defender in the world, but really good defender. I think this guy could probably learn a thing or two from Raynaud. But here is actually what's interesting. So yes, you see them in the gym together. They actually worked out together recently, and I showed you guys photos of them two before because Wemby is a legit friend of his. Like, we have that photo of them playing chess together. You can watch a couple videos back on that. It might have been under the "This is the guy I want" video. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it was the "This is the guy I want" video. So that's a few videos back. So you can watch it. But yeah, so they have a photo together playing chess. Also, when you go back to, and this is something that we completely didn't know about, we completely missed. If you recall that viral footage of Wembanyama putting the moves on Gobert when he was like 16 years old, Raynaud was actually in that. They were playing 2v2 and he was on Wemby's team. Didn't realize that till now, but it's pretty great, right? And another thing about this photo that actually makes it pretty awesome is, you guys know I want Raynaud. I want the basketball guys to make that happen. But also, is it just me? It could just be me. But does Wemby look a little bigger? His shoulders look a little broader, right? Titan says Wemby looks bigger. That's what I was thinking. I see it too. Yeah, I think he got a little bigger. A little bit more defined, right? That was one thing we were wondering. It's like, how much more strength can he put on, or how much more weight can he put on with, the blood clot and everything. But he looks great. Bro can't stop growing. We don't need him to like get any taller. Okay, that actually would be a really bad idea. Wemby filling out, wrapped it up. NBA, we went in for a decade. A decade? Make it 2. Eat that protein. So that's them. You can see Raynaud takes the game very seriously. But honestly, guys, I truly do want him on the team. I truly do. So the question is, what would you be willing to give up? Now, I got to be realistic here. I don't know if I take him 14. I don't know. I guess it really depends on how far up he goes into this draft. But I just don't know if I'm willing to use my 14th pick for him, especially when we're going to have so many small forwards available, and you know that the Spurs desperately need one. I want to say this as well. Dylan Harper, day one, he could start, right? Day one, he could get significant minutes in the NBA. Our 14th pick, regardless of who it is, whether it's Fleming, whether it's Carter Bryant, that's who I'm kind of high on right now, and we'll look at more players as it go. They're probably not going to they'll get minutes, but I don't know if they'll get significant time, where we still need probably Barnes to take on the small forward role for at least a season so they can get used to the NBA and everything. But I do think that getting a small forward at 14 makes the most sense. But I will say, I will be willing to trade up with Raynaud. Because as it stands right now, I don't know if he's going to land to us. His stock has been improving significantly so, to the point where I don't know if he's going to be in the second round anymore. He might legit end up being the first round. But 14th pick just seems so high, right? It just seems so high. So, but I will be willing to trade up. At this point, now what would I be willing to give up? 2026 is our bread and butter, okay? This is actually going to be the last year, at least this is what I'm expecting. This should be the last year of the San Antonio Spurs having this high of a pick, unless it comes from Atlanta, which it very much so could, right? But as far as our personal picks, I think this will be the last time in a very long time that the Spurs have this opportunity. So you don't want to squander it, right? You want to get as much talent as you humanly can in this draft. So if I'm the Spurs, I would try to use all three of my picks. If they do it or not, who knows? But I would attempt to. I would at least attempt to, because this is a deep draft. But I don't know if he lands all the way to 38. So what I'm looking at is you have, and this is the great thing about piling on as many freaking picks as you can. I guess it just depends on how high the Spurs are on him and how badly Wemby wants him with us. But if you look at this right here, we got quite a few second round picks in 2026, right? Quite a few second round picks. I would be willing to give up a couple of these. You're not going to use all these. I'll be willing to give up a couple of these, and along with this year's second, just to move up in the first round if it means I can get Raynaud. That's how much I like him. And that's how much I think that he will fit with this team. But I guess we'll just kind of wait and see on that and see what comes of it. But those are my initial thoughts, right? Like, you have all these second round picks. Why not try to make something happen with that, you know? Oh, look at that. He says, chat, after further relegation, I've changed my mind and joined the Harper train. Hey, man, welcome. 2 to 4 second rounders. I give them 2 in 2026 and then ours in this year. And that way we'll get to keep those other 2. But overall, though, regardless, the Spurs are in a great position. They're going to be fine. I'm not bought in on disrupting anything at this point. Why? What's the point, you know? Let's just keep growing, keep doing our thing. I mean, we're only going into year, 3 of Wemby? Of the Wemby? Yeah, we're only going to year 3. I mean, we should make the playoffs. If they don't, I'm going to be highly disappointed. So we'll make some noise. I mean, let's just keep going, you know? I don't think we should disrupt it too much. But yeah. So anyways, those are my thoughts. Just wanted to show you this. I'm sure that you... Oh, that's not it. Just want to show you this. I thought that you guys would find that interesting. That here they are literally hanging out once again. So literally right after we did a video on Raynaud and Wemby, here they are again. And shout out to Wemby's burner for tagging me. I think it was someone else that tagged me as well, but I can't see it at the moment. Or maybe actually I think someone else posted these photos and then they tagged me in that one. But yeah, so shout out to Wemby's burner. This is the first one I saw. Good stuff though.